I guess we could call this the sequel to my video of the other day about Kamala Harris. See, I think I pronounced her name right, finally. Being a possible VP choice for Joe Biden. And Willie Brown has come out and said that Kamala Harris should decline any offer to be Biden's running mate. I think that goes without saying. Willie Brown is being nice about it. He knows her way better, and I'm not talking just the biblical sense. He knows her has known her for years, and he knows that she would just have a giant albatross in terms of being on a national ticket. He does say that she would be better suited for like the attorney general job, but he's kind of talking around it. He said that she should decline any offer. I just don't think Biden is that foolish that he would pick her, given that, and I've already talked about her her albatross, her issue with the patronage. And anyway, this is not oh yeah, this is true. This is what he wrote. Being picked for the vice presidency is obviously a huge honor, and if Biden wins, Harris would make history by being the first woman to hold the job. And so he thinks that it's basically a do-nothing job. But of course, to be a vice president, you have to be able to step right in the job of the presidency should anything happen to the president. And we've seen this over quite a few times, at least 8 times in the case of deaths, president dying in office. Then we had a resignation, as in Nixon. So it's been a fairly common occurrence. So you have to have somebody in there who knows something about the job firsthand. And that's the reason Biden was picked for Obama. But Obama picked him because Obama didn't have his background was a lot skimpier than Biden's. Biden had decades in Washington. Plus, Biden had and has a ton of foreign policy experience. So Obama, no doubt, relied heavily on Joe Biden for advice. So he was very important. Ditto for President Cheney. I call him President Cheney. Dick Cheney. George W. Bush picked him because of his considerable knowledge too, and like I said, he was basically president when W was president. But this is the thing. Getting back to Harris and Brown, he figures the AG job would be a lot better fit for her. But really, I think we all know that all of this is kind of a talking around the big problem here, is that Willie Brown himself would be an issue. And the fact that she received those patronage jobs, so-called, because she had been a girlfriend of his, is completely disqualifying. Even if it paid $100 for the time she was on there, let alone $400,000 over a period of 5 years for the two do-nothing jobs. Do-nothing positions. It's just disqualifying. Biden cannot run on the cronyism deal against Trump if he's got a running mate with a giant skeleton in her closet. This is different than the Hunter Biden thing, because that was mostly bogus. This thing is true. Brown has never hid this. He's not ashamed that he put his friends in these jobs. But what might play okay even in California will not play at all in the rest of the country. So Biden better wake the you-know-what up and not pick her. Kamala Harris should stay where she's at.